They can like 5-man
5
at like 20 minutes into the game, and what's gonna stop them?
Let's see. Sniper, SF, Razor.
Sniper.
Oh,
First pick, always go with your first pick.
Shrapnel.
Good call, good call. That's a sniper, that is a MidorFeed hero. That means, what is it actually Jakiro core then, you think?
Hell yeah.
No, it's a Weehaw Jakiro, and it is a Slardar that looks to be the core for Tomato.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, you guys do not seem confident at all. Remember, MidorFeed, they have to win all their games and hope that other people lose to still have a chance.
Garbage.
I'm
not taking MidorFeed solely out of the principle that they're not running core Jakiro and they're running core Slardar.
Core
Off lane Slardar. Or sorry, safe lane Slardar.
No.
No. No.
They do have a very fast tempo, and they can take Na'Vi out of by surprise. But I'm going to go with Na'Vi. I think they're simply the better team here.
All right. I'll go for Na'Vi as well. But let's see. MidorFeed. Maybe this time they'll prove us wrong. Over to OG
Thank you very much, Kiva. Yeah, we're ready for the final series of the day. We've got Sin and the boys again. MidorFeed up against Dendi and the lads. It's Na'Vi, ladies and gentlemen. And we've just seen the lineup. We've just seen the draft. Synderen, he's a madman, and he's decided the position 1 Slardar is going to be a thing.
I was
Is it going to be a thing, Vogt, or?
I don't know. Hey, Nox, you know, we're going to put you to work again. When was the last time we saw a 1 Slardar? Because I think it's been ages. Probably, yeah, Loda.
Loda.
Yeah,
there we
back
go.
in the day.
Synderen coming in with the Loda strats.
They at least have Darks here to work with it, so I did like the point that Luminous made toward the end there. Our boy Lumi. He was saying that the fast tempo could catch Na'Vi off guard. I think that's the one thing. The Shrapnel plus Night Stalker rotations, if they can chain kill Death Prophet, I think that's one of their best things so they can get ahead. But I'm really not a fan of this 1 Slardar, to be quite honest with you. And I really like Na'Vi's draft, how rounded about they have. They have Siege from Tiny, they have Siege from Death Prophet, they have a Save, which I always look at to have with Death Prophet, and they've got General on one of his best heroes, in my opinion, the Bat Rider. We've seen him go absolutely control the whole game with this Bat Rider in the early game. So we'll see how it plays out, but Na'Vi's looking to be like a pretty comfortable team fighting lineup. And let's see if MidorFeed can take it with this Sniper Night Stalker early game.
Let's see, indeed. They catch them by surprise, MidorFeed, with his new age 707 Synderen Master strategies.
See, Na'Vi, they are invading.
Is it?
Kezu's got to not walk up here. He's already used an Ion Shell.
Level 1 Ion Shell.
But that's like half his mana pool.
I was going to then looking to chase that, seeing if they could try and abuse that.
Oh, 1 hit. The value hit by the Seneko. All that Arctic burn damage.
Alright.
And they are going aggro. So they're putting the Darks here versus the Bat Rider. That's what it seems to be. But I think we're going to have some lane adjustments coming out. We see Tiny already running all the way bottom.
Oh, got a pause. Tomato's just realized he's playing Slardar. He needs a break to get clarification from the captain.
He's the guys.
Guys?
Really?
It's Synderen.
We've seen core Slardar.
Synderen's just like, go.
But 1 Slardar. He almost burned.
He burnt his lasagna.
That's unforgivable.
Oh, no, Tomato.
So yeah, Crystallize and Wyvern going down bottom, so Crystallize can have that matchup. And Bat Rider running all the way top. Not deciding to use their TPs off the bat, I guess in case they want to do a secondary lane swap, but they're going to come off to a disadvantage on this one. And now they know the rotation's coming through. We see Synderen pinging out. He's like, all right, Bat Rider is walking up here. I'm going to position on high ground and look for him.
Yeah, just make sure he doesn't get to lane.
He's like, okay, we see Bat Rider. Let's use Dual Breath. Let's use our slows. And that's right.
They can bully him quite a nice little bit. I don't know if they can necessarily get the kill, as General will be back under the tower. Actually, the wave's pushed in, so they could continue to chase this. Yeah, TP reaction is going to be coming in for Na'Vi, but I think General's going to be gone before 2 scores. And then they can get the first blood. No, MidorFeed will find it. Tomato takes first blood now. Roger, he may just go down as well. He's already used his stun. 1 more touch to do it, and a second kill for MidorFeed up top. They want to play around with General again. Tomato, he's in there with the crush. MidorFeed surrounding General. Synderen moving in as he salves out. Clarity's up underneath the cover of the tower. General's been surrounded. He's going to go down almost early. Tomato chased it. Oh, no.
Crush does not hit, and now the stick is, and it's level 2 General. Okay, so he's got the flame break skill, the damage.
Get out, boys. Fail. We must fail. Run away. The General's gonna live. And yeah, Tomato is gonna die. It looked like it was nearly going to be incredible for MidorFeed. I mean, it's not too bad. They get 2 kills, they get first blood. Now if you only get 1 in return.
Yep.
But yeah, a little unfortunate Tomato went down at the end there.
I almost feel like it's just worth porting at the start. When you're like, okay, we got to switch lanes, I like not TPing, they give up these kind of kills. It's like if they just TP'd, it's so much safer than having to go for this risk of walking into the darkness.
This is level 1 Nixus assassin trying to play around with Jakira and Nightstalker. I don't know if this is necessarily going to end in funny games for the Nixus assassin. Indeed, it does not. Okay. All right, Roger feeds his life away. That's the 3rd kill for MidorFeed.
During all this crystallized free farming bottom. And they're not letting Lukezio really step up to the wave whatsoever, even with the Iron Shells. Iron Shell level 1, as we mentioned, even level 2 is very underwhelming. And how's Dendi doing mid? Oh, Cancel actually found himself a DD rune, so Dendi is having a little bit of trouble now. 9-4 to 9-6 though, pretty relatively even.
See if any rotations do come to the mid lane. I think for the most part it's just going to stay a 1-for-1 as both teams have their support, as it were, prioritising their top lane. Other than obviously got further wide than she's staying at bottom. Top lane, Tomato trying to make a goal on this. He does have 3 stacks of napalm. I know he's got backup, but still, you've got to respect the Firefly.
Yeah, forced the Firefly, but Roger did pull at the same time as this, so he will get the lane under his tower farm. So much leading levels on this Nixus as support. We don't see it too much anymore. It's been kind of falling out, just because you're weaker than the comparable 4s now.
Appreciate it.
Clarity up the bat. We are in Cinder and well, looks fit, ready to make the moves, and they're heading towards mid. It will be, of course, we'll spot it out by
Tomato.
Know that happened.
So Tomato's going for the treads, so he is going for that damage build, and here we go. Tomato, debut on Slaughter. Mushi, Dichira, and Loda are the carries that have played it repeatedly since 6.88. Okay. Mushi playing it twice in the last week. Whoa.
No, I've got to say,
I guess we didn't get to see those games.
I've not seen those games.
Sorry, guys. If you did know about that, we apologize. We did not get to see every game in Dota since there's a bajillion qualifiers and tournaments going on at the same time.
Oh, Cinder and easy bounty when Roger messes up the stun. Was looking to try and make sure that Cinder doesn't get his hands on it. In fact, Roger just has TP straight out.
Next to not a good hero versus Nightstalker in the night time.
Yeah, Roger's struggling to have much of an effect in comparison to the movements of MidorFeed supports.
There you go. Putting some harassment on to cancel. Then he's not very safe, and he does see the rotations coming out from MidorFeed.
So it'll be a bit of towards Weehar, yeah. Keep Weehar and Cinder zoned out.
Pretty even early game though, in the last hit department. General falling a bit behind. Comparison to Kezu. Now they have left Crystallize in a 1v1 versus Darkseer. Darkseer is now level 5. That level 3 Iron Shell is where it starts to really hurt.
Yeah, this is not really the friendliest lane for surely for a Tiny to be on his own in.
No. He can clear the wave pretty quickly now though with the tree.
I guess, yep.
A couple hits with treads, you clear it.
Yeah, with the extra range and the cleave, yeah. Work around the Iron Shell, yeah. That's what
he starts auto-attacking you right away with those edges.
I guess actually in that sense, yeah, with the tree, actually it's not that bad of a lane at all. Old Tiny would have had problems. Actually, looking at it now, I want to take back what I said. I feel like this is fine.
Yeah, it's not that. It's
if the Darkseer runs in him, toss him, stun him. You can hold him back, you can get out of there. It's an okay matchup now.
Goes in, coming down with an Iron Shell on him. Now Crystallize.
That makes things a little bit.
Has to toss him away. It's continuing.
He's got the back up the Wyvern. So Crystallize will be fine. Grabs another trip. Sin indeed, forced back.
I love little tiny tree.
Careful. Trying to get a look into the Iron Shell. Keep the Snake pushed in. Again, cleave damage.
The 100% cleave.
Yeah. Gotta be careful how close she gets this time.
Yeah.
Level 5 on Crystallize at the moment. Mid lane CS, how are we doing now? Dendi. 22 for 7, 25 for 14. Cancel keeping a little bit of a lead.
Yeah, the DD and that rotation from the 2 supports.
Oh, and another DD now as well.
Yeah.
It's going to help out even more.
And Slardar still free farming up top. And he's got Mask of Madness here though.
Oh, okay. So Tread, Mask of Madness. I mean, imagine what after that sure you have to get the blink. Right?
Oh, and Roger got the Carapace. He plugs it on the field.
Cancel goes out to South, and too fussed about that anyway.
Then he's forced back to base though. And he's almost level 6, but Cancel's gonna pull a bit ahead on that experience department.
bottom. Seneca is on the hunt. Cinder having to keep himself hidden back behind that tower. Crystallize level 6 now. Aquila and Wand on his way out. Getting those early game stats. So we can have a bit of extra beef in this lane up against Kezu. Kezu does have decent potential with Synderen still around, but there is Seneca. I guess, yeah, you're hanging still behind Crystallize, so it's still very hard for MidorFeed to make a go on Crystallize. Crystallize missing a few CS there, boy.
With the tree as well.
Yeah, missing that range creep. Adds up.
Still now on Tiny.
Yeah, overall though, yeah, Tiny's getting about 47. Top net worth.
Synderen's trying to make a move here on mid. Puts the sentry down. He's expecting there to be a lane ward somewhere around here, but there actually is not for Na'Vi. They have it on the right side. Sitting mid, and then now Tomato's trying to make the move onto Crystallize. The Ion Shell.
Avalanche comes out. There's the surge. Post-Avalanche, Crystallize. He's got the toss though. Tomato could still be able to catch this one out as Crystallize sort of stuck in the tree lines. Neko's making his way down. Tomato does get the crush, struggles to get it off straight away. I think that may just be a little too late with Seneko there slowing them down. Crystallize will be fine. And this is...
Weehaw top is getting chased out too. The Stickies are heading up. Cancels there.
Yes, he is. General's getting in very, very deep. They do have the Assassinate coming through onto General, but General's already managed to get the kill on Weehaw. Cancel. Looking for this with the Shrapnel into the tree line. Can he get it? Stick charges pop by General. But with Sinner in there as well, the two will punish the back. Bit of a deep dive from General. Does force a rotation, but at the end of the day, he's getting a support and he's losing his life as the position to win.
Yeah, he forced 2 rotations.
Sure.
Which is, you know...
Are you happy then?
At least I'm happy he didn't try to TP out. That was the biggest thing. So he does have his TP to TP back into the lane. Crystallize and Roger looking for Tomato. Tomato just starts scurrying away. Roger is the big one that's not really having anywhere to go. Level 3 on Nyx Assassin, 0 and 2. He's just kind of running around. He's not able to make the moves to respond with his teammates. He can't, yeah, he just doesn't really have a good place to go. They need more levels.
Yeah, I guess the best bet is really about the sniper. He's relatively squishy to go on, but he's playing it safe, Cam.
Yeah. I think one of his better jobs he could have done during downtime is just stack Ancients, because it hasn't really been him stacking. The Wyvern stacked 1 double camped, and I think the Death Prophet Illusion just stacked again, so they have at least a triple and a double, but yeah, I'm looking for more from Roger this time around, because he's usually the big playmaker for this team.
I think it's harder than Nyx, as I said. I feel, other than the Miracle Nyx Assassin, which will let us sort of an exception, the times we've seen teams play Nyx Assassin seems very hard to have sort of similar impact to what this hero used to be able to do in Dota. It just doesn't feel as strong as it once was. Maybe that's just the teams that we're seeing playing it. But.
It is. I mean, playing the Super Nyx, yeah, it is way tougher now. You really need to just find a place to get your levels, and it looks like that's what they're going to do. General's going to resort to the jungle while Roger gets the safe lane. They're like, okay, he needs Vendetta, he needs Arcane Boots to really be able to play his hero in a nice fashion. But it is very good versus Darkseer throughout all stages of the game. Bottom lane, Crystallize continues just whacking the wave. He could get some trouble here. Synderen's in a position to maybe go with Tomato. Crystallize is very far in as well. Under the tower. Whoa.
He throws the haze on him and a stun from Tomato. Crystallize, he's going to go down.
That was a
very aggressive. I mean, question marks are out on that one.
That was way too aggressive. I mean, it's under a tower. He saw 2 heroes at least, and it's right next to that tier 1. And that was a little bit too bold by him. There we go.
Be fine. Yeah, 5-2. Certainly getting the kills, MidorFeed. And the Council doing pretty damn well on the sniper. It's in a fine place. Hasn't really received too many threats from Na'Vi this game.
The big threat is going to be when General gets that Blink Dagger up, and he is very close to having it. He's going to clear out this double stack. He actually just missed the triple stack, but should have, I mean, we'll have the Blink Dagger anyway off of this one. It has good mana and a smoke already prepared to go for that movement.
I mean, where'd you go with this? Is it what, the Cancel Sniper at the top of the shopping list?
Either core. Either the Slardar or the Sniper, I think, is the most desirable target.
Night time. We'll see if MidorFeed can make a major hit. Several Denty showing in the mid lane. He would be a great pickoff, but it's hard. He's got the extra system. As we said, they're not aware yet, but General does have that Blink Dagger. He's camping out the top lane, behind Crystallize as it were. Still hoping the MidorFeed go for a play up there and then Na'Vi can punish it. MidorFeed aren't biting. Tomato remains down on the bottom of the Mask of Madness, queuing up the Blink Dagger. In fact, MidorFeed, with this night time, they're looking to make a gank. They're looking to make this rotation towards the mid lane. General, he can go for the counter play with that Blink, but if he gets jumped on, he may not get the chance to. Surge up on Cinder in General. He actually gets the fire play up before the start. It doesn't look like it matters though. Too much magical damage and control from the start of MidorFeed. The kill is complete. They turn towards Roger. Roger backing off. The Vendetta. Assassinate hits in. Cinderin still continuing to try and chase this. Roger's level 6. Does not have Vendetta available, and with the silence, got the chance to kill him they have.
Crystallize is dead too.
I don't know why this Tiny came in on this one, as he is not getting out of it, at least not without going home in a coffin.
We used to call that save your buddy syndrome. He went to go and help his Nyx assassin, but Roger was looking quite dead there. Tried to use the Vendetta to initiate onto cancel mid while the Batrider was looping in, but slightly faster movement coming out from MidorFeed there and collapsing just a bit better.
To
We're just using Assassinate every time it's off cooldown onto Dendy.
a little help. Mid lane, TP in from Roger. As I said, he is 6, he does have that Vendetta, he can look to set things up.
They want to go for some type of smoke play with the lasso into a tower. They want, yeah, smoke kill on mid into tower with Exorcism would be the most ideal here. And they put essentially one in the mid lane. It does get scouted out though by cancel. Vendetta, wrap around. General still hiding in the trees here. Crystallize is around with the Yasha. Mid wars. I didn't get to see this.
It was saying that back in the old days, Cinderin used to play mid, and he used to farm Yule Scepter on Night Stalker, and now pretty much no one buys Yule Scepter on Night Stalker.
I saw one the other day.
I think that was the start.
With the cast range.
It was something like that. Either way, it was probably Flaming Thing.
I would imagine that from Knoxville.
Radiant's
Thank you,
bottom
Nox.
tower is under attack.
Crystallized bottom, trying to continue that farm and push the towers. So there's a slight, the small tower advantage for Na'Vi here, and they do have heavy ancient
Radiant's
stacks for that Tiny
tower is under
once
attack.
he wants to farm them.
Let's see what they can do in mid.
Dire's top
General
tower is
sweeping
under attack.
across and jumps forward. He's got the eyes on Sabina. The goes down the ice bomb. The ult trying to dissuade them from chasing down. Tell you what, it's going to work. General is not going to commit. He's trying to back up. Cinderin jumping across the tree line, chasing him down. The wraparound from Tomato managed to shut off Roger. General does get the reblink back off. Up to the high ground, staying safe for now. Oh, Kezu with the vacuum, drags him back down to the low ground, runs General down. They have the TP coming across from Zimmer, but General actually gets the chance to blink again. They didn't manage to get any damage through. Another TP's coming in from the Jakiro. The wraparound's there from Tomato. They'll finally get him. It does take 4 heroes to hunted him down.
You know, it's 10-2, but Na'Vi still does have the gold advantage. Crystallize is farming. Speaking of Crystallize, though, again, cancel now. Looking for him.
Crystallize should be fine. Seneco's there. So he's got to be careful with Crystallize, but overall still looking pretty good for this time. That's the Yasha finish.
Dendy's farming the camp stacks, or he was trying to. Alright, he pings him out. He's like, alright, everything's stacked. Tiny, get over there. Those are yours, not mine.
Tomato taking towers.
Almost blink dagger.
Yep, and that will be gaming time.
All chats because he missed the last hit on the tower.
Oh. Time to get good stuff.
Deep aggressive wards coming out from Na'Vi. Oh, not only just deep aggressive wards, but wards to see when they maybe go for a smoke and try to contest those ancients. Heavily emphasizing around that mid tower area. They're still unable to really poke or prod it. They have level 2 exorcism now, and no exorcism has been casted yet.
Oh shoot, yeah, that's time to push if there's ever was a time.
Almost Yule's finished on Dendy as well. That'll be nice to stop the initiations, and Tomato does have blink.
Okay, see what they can do with this one.
Could see quite a big battle coming out here.
Ready to make the jump to the pump.
There we go. Level 2. I wouldn't imagine MidorFeed wants to fight directly into this one. It is pretty tough to fight into level 2 exorcisms early. They are getting the wraparound though.
They are
Bottom's
coming in.
invis too.
He does. He's got the eyes onto General. If they could get a good jump onto the ground, maybe they could try for this. Tomato jumps forward, gets the 2-man crush, brings back out. Gets himself away, and he sort of leaves Cinderin for that. And that was a little bit awkward.
I don't think it's a good fight to run into.
No, Roger, he's going to see if he can find some extra kills. He's got the eyes onto Kezu, jump forward for General, grabs the lasso, drags him down to the low ground. They land the stun from the high ground, and Kezu's down as well.
Radiant's
The plan there from MidorFeed, I don't know if there was one.
Weehaw got top tower during all that.
I mean, I
Liquid
guess.
fire. There's that. But yeah, wrapping around onto a level 2 exorcism with 4 heroes showing. Pretty tough to actually contest versus what Na'Vi had set up there. But yeah, they at least get a tier 2, and now they have some more vision going into that top jungle. But now Tiny will farm out those stacks. SNY is finished, and he's queued up a Blink Dagger as the next choice.
I like that. I feel like we haven't seen that actually as much. You know, when they do go for this Treads SNY build, they don't tend to build Blink at all. Like RT's and Mason, as we were seeing, they go with Treads SNY, and then they just continue with the right click over like the Assault Caress. Which is, I think, RTZ a few times went for the Shadow Blade, but...
Yeah, I think versus Sniper is the big thing, because you can just blink on top of the Sniper and go for the burst.
Look at this. Cinder's like, right, let's go, and then, oh no. So he just runs in and dies. As Tomato sprints out at the speed of lightning, of course, with that level 4 sprint
Mid
in
lane.
the water.
Getting gone on.
Yeah, Tomato goes straight forward. They've got the DP. Death Prophet down. I mean, they're getting the kills. Yeah, it's 11 for 4. There's a lot of carnage favouring that in MidorFeed's lineup, and which you would certainly hope so when they're running a positional slaughter. They're expected to sort of have this sort of high-paced gaming going on. Yep. But overall, definitely, I feel the Warriors for MidorFeed, that, as you say, they're 18 minutes in. Sure, they're getting a lot of kills, but the network difference isn't that great. This big team, so if they get this, they know that there's no exorcism. I mean, there's no Death Prophet for 20 seconds. If they can get away with this, that will be very, very nice for this composition that they're trying to run.
Level 2 Corrosive Haze, it's a nice sequence of events. The DP into this. They got it for free.
Na'Vi unable to get it. It's going to be Roche going down. Aegis picked up by Tomato. Tomato, he wants to fight, jumps up to the high ground, gets the 2-man crush. Snake falling low, puts the Winter's Curse down to hold Tomato back. The Assassinate from Cancers finishes it off Roger. They get the control as well onto Wyvern. 2 down, jump forward for Tomato. He's got the Corrosive Haze and the Crush onto General. 3 quick kills from MidorFeed, and as soon as they get that Aegis, there's this sort of just compelling spirit and passion that drives within them, and they start to push down mid lane. They've got the power, they've got the momentum, they're ready for these fights. They want to take them. Exorcism is back up. That would be pretty much the big deterrent if it does come out.
Those last 3 minutes of MidorFeed were actually perfect, just going for DP with no exorcism, and now they clean themselves 2 towers and the Roche. They've got a good swing of momentum. Crystallized almost Blink Dagger. But still, Roger really struggling this game as this Nyx Assassin support. 0-5, he's queued up the Midas. Unable to really find any opportunities for himself. MidorFeed really setting the tempo for this one.
I'll tell you what as well, look at Cinderan's score. He's killing it. He's 5-1 and 8.
That's one of good. Nightstalker's always been one of his better heroes.
I think it is his most, it's his best hero. This is like his most played hero, isn't it? I'm pretty sure
he used to play it a lot in the off lane too. He's played it mid, he's played it support, he's played it all over the place. That, Undying, and...
it's definitely his favorite.
I think it's probably, it's probably his favorite.
And he'll get it. Chance forward, manages to find it. That's the junction back. We are trying to lay down the ice path. 2-man seconds out. Crystallize with the follow-up. 2-man avalanche. And cleaves them down with the tree. Double kill for Crystallize. They get the assassinate to Taneko. They do find something in return. And now Cinder's in deep. And the Exorcism Siphon chase from Dendi. Closing the gap on Sin. He's a little too speedy under cover night. Time to get the stun onto the sniper though. That's the bigger kill. Triple kill for Crystallize. Putting the work in as soon as he picks up that Blink Dagger. What a way to turn up.
A lot of that was also, I just said Roger, that was a lot of Roger scouting. He got into the high ground positioning, closed the gap onto the sniper for his teammates. So that was really well played by him. And Tomato had the Aegis there, so he wasn't able to actually use it. And now he's going for a tower bottom, but
Dire's bottom tower.
So yeah, Blink reveal on Crystallize and the good positioning by Roger with this another set Exorcism. They claim themselves that tier 1, much needed after the momentum. Bottom lane Tomatoes going for General.
Oh, and he might get this big charges. Oh, the cold embrace. Saneko making the saves. Tomato, he knows he can't get this one. He's got to try and run himself away. Will he make it? With the Splinter Blast, he certainly won't. He's down 1, so look who's there for round 2, Crystallize. Cinder and Casual coming in. They're looking to come in for the saving mission, but the Winter's Curse holds back Cinder and won't get the kill of Tomato. In fact, Tomato, he wants to go back and fight now. He ends it down, but General's in with the lasso, dragging him back. It doesn't matter though, because the drag back's on. The drag back's there from the vacuum. Kez sucks the Bat Rider in.
Maybe a bit of miscommunication there. It looked like Saneko really wanted to disengage, but then Crystallize kind of committed, so they kind of like backpedaled. back and forth.
Dire's bottom
And
tower is
MidorFeed
under
take
attack.
big advantage of that. They have Jakiro,
Dire's
so when those heroes
structures
die,
are
Liquid Fire on the tower, and the creeps are there as well. They're drawing the line. Ansel wants to go push this out as hard as possible.
This is some sort of fine momentum.
Oh yeah, Nick.
Nice, nice played heroes.
Dire's
Okay.
bottom tower has fallen.
Oh, actually. Let's have a look at that again. Down bottom.
It's kind of like backpedaling a bit.
Hey, look at that cross. A little bit deep. Tomato was coming in. They're trying to find Crystallize. They will get it. Stim's able to find the final touch to get the kill. Kenzie drops the wall down.
Dire's bottom tower.
Surge himself away. Dendy looking to chase the easy kill. Turns towards Weehart with the Spirit Siphon and he'll claim it. They'll give themselves 2 kills. Na'Vi. Can they find anything more? Little people get the rest out of there. Crystallize still the highest on the net worth. Kaya is going to be complete for Dendy. You see Roger, he has managed to finish off that Midas recipe. He's going to get close to that. It's actually allowed to take that double damage rune there as Roger does not look at trying to contest it.
All tier 2s claimed already by MidorFeed.
I mean, this is the thing. They've claimed all the tier 2s. They're doubling the kills of Na'Vi. Yet they're only 2k gold ahead. Like, it feels like the math doesn't check out. And at the end of the day, it's just showing that the farm overall is just much better achieved by now. Now we'll be able to check out this replay back.
Yeah, you see how they were kind of like stutter stepping, and then they're like, oh, should we engage again? And then the save your body syndrome kind of happens again. But General trying to help out Seneko gets caught out there. All of MidorFeed showing up at a very quick fashion. Punish. But yeah, this
Yep.
like you mentioned, it's 18 to 9, but a lot of this is Crystallized farmed quad ancient stack at the right side, a triple ancient stack on the left.
Dire are scanning.
Warren. This made that Roger. Make a setup to Weehart. He's going to be there trying to provide some protection. Siphon from Dendy's who looks to chase down the Shakira. The magic cancel. First one, they'll get it. General gets the lock, jumps in, finds the lasso when needed. Grabs in the sniper, takes down Crystallizer with the Winter's Curse. They're setting up for more in RB. Double stomp from Roger. They have the cleave from the tree for Tiny, punching through them all. Double kill for Dendy. And this Night Stalker's in. He ain't getting away. Crystallize jumps in with the toss, sets up for Dondo, who picks up the triple.
That was perfectly executed by them there. Going on Weehart, looking at reaction from MidorFeed. General getting the perfect lasso on cancel, and then that curse by Seneko into the follow-up stun from Roger. Cleaves coming in. That was very nicely done. And now Exorcism.
For this push, they can the high ground. I mean, there's 4 heroes dead.
They can do a little bit of damage on it here. I don't know if they'll fully...
I think they're going to get, there's no buybacks. I think
they'll maybe get the tower, but I don't think
they'll get the tower. And that's pretty huge. If they can get away with it. I mean, the TP is coming back in. Harvey will certainly want to try and stand their ground and finish off the tower, and they certainly will. They'll get the tower. Now they're just going to try and get themselves out and not lose any lives off the back of it. Cancels in, but an immediate avalanche. Very nice. And Crystallize to make sure Cancel can't chase. They've got the Assassinate and the Corrosive Haze vision on General. Tomato's going to see if he can chase the gap. The Blink House there. General gets himself away. Tomato might be able to get Seneko. They continue to chase. They do have the Blink Crush. Seneko, he's down. They'll get one. Tomato and Cinderin continue to chase down the mid lane, seeing if they can get a further kill, but General's already out with the secondary Blink. He's gone. He's out of there. But Na'Vi, they did claim that tier 3. They're
swing around.
Opening up the racks, opening up those shrines. The MidorFeed, look, they're now trying to do something themselves.
Roger's looking for a courier, it looks like here. But the courier actually turns around. They expect some kind of movement with that sentry mid. Roger.
I don't know if MidorFeed can really push themselves. They don't. I mean, sure, the Jakiro's nice, the range of the sniper's great, but your other 3 heroes pretty much useless when it comes to hitting towers, including your position one. Things will maybe change after he has the assault crash shot.
Tomato.
Oh.
They pinged him out. They know that they have vision there.
They're bringing the gem up. Who's got the gem at the moment? Who picked it up? They gave it to, okay. Oh, he's on cancel. Cancel's holding it at the moment on the MidorFeed side.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
See who's going to jump on who. Roger just continuing to try and get info for the side. Looks like
Radiant's bottom
Tomato will be unable to get a jump with that Invis rune. Na'Vi keeping themselves out of harm's way.
deep aggressive wards placed by MidorFeed during that.
Yep.
They already had one placed on the bottom side, but then the secondary one placed above, so they will see whenever Na'Vi does go for those smoke movements to pick people off. That's why they backed off all the way to their base just in case. And now, yeah, Mjolnir finished up on cancel, so they do have the high ground defense for quite a while for MidorFeed, and with the gem, they should be able to get themselves some nice map control, picking out any of the wards that Na'Vi does place. Even though Na'Vi only has one down, and they just place a second one in a very defensive position.
Roshan, but still down for 1 more minute. MidorFeed can maintain this area around the pit. Let's see how quickly they can take it down. And that would be the dream against Na'Vi's line. Na'Vi get Aegis and Cheese themselves. MidorFeed's base could certainly be threatened.
One of Na'Vi's few wards just got dewarded by Sin's gem. And Sin with that solo crest. Helped out his teammates quite a lot. Na'Vi all smoked up though. Running directly into Sin.
Well, Sin's got to be careful. The Na'Vi, they're not going to jump through. They'll hold back AC complete for Crystallize. Got a lot of punch if they can get the lockdown, and they're moving in general. Immediately jumps forward, catches out Kezu, drags the Darkseer back into the clutches of the Exorcism, and Na'Vi, they claim Kezu. Can they get more out of this one? Weehar's already TPing out, but he's not going to make it. The Yule Scepter just in time from Dendi. Holds back Weehar, and Na'Vi, they set up for the double kill.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Things are being pushed back in against them though, so they won't be able to get any sort of siege done with the Exorcism.
They're running to the Roche.
It's certainly worth it. Oh, if they can get a bit of a start on Roche, they've got a DD as well on Dendi. Every little helps. Crystallizes damage with that Assault Crash. They are going to have a good shot at bringing this down fast. And as I said, Na'Vi with an Aegis and a Cheese, and then once the Exorcism's back online, that is going to be a hard push for MidorFeed to defend against.
And it's almost Octarine finished on Dendi with level 18, so that max level Exorcism on top of the cooldown. Roger's also scouting out cancel here. There is the backup for MidorFeed.
General just working as a bit of a block, trying to keep them out from looking into the pit. So everything is just amount of damage cancel, but he will pay of his life. Tomato jumps immediately backing up as Spike Campus was worn off, and with a few bashes for the Mask of Madness, he claims his life.
Plus 100 bash damage as well from the talent.
What else does he get? I mean, as the carry the carry Slaughter, do you still take the night vision, or do you actually just take the attack speed because you are that position one? I think you take, surely, I think you take the attack speed, don't you?
I think you take the attack speed. The only reason I would think you could take night vision is because they have nice Slaughter moves.
That is
but
true.
I do think that he still would take the attack speed.
Because you're the carry, you need, but the night vision is so good.
Just
and
because they have night Stalker.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they do still take the night vision even though it's position one.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's still going to take the attack speed.
Okay.
Night vision sounds pretty legit though with night.
I think it's a hard choice. I mean, because 50 attack speed, it is a decent amount. It is a decent amount. And we're saying he is the position one. And that and AC, you're going to get back to both.
Looking to try to get something here.
I was thinking about making a play, but it's hard to do so diving in that close to the tower. They have to respect the fact that Na'Vi, with an Aegis and a Cheese, they have quite the defense.
Crystallize really needs to speed 50 so he can get into the fight, because he has to watch out for Ice Path, and if he gets corrosive paced up, even though he has AC, it's a lot of reduced armor, and he does not have a crazy amount.
Tomato is thinking about it. But he has to hope that someone comes out on their own. They can't dive into the center of Na'Vi's fight now. Exorcism up. They've got, as you said earlier, with those wards that they managed to get into the base, pretty good info on Na'Vi's whereabouts. They know there's some Na'Vi are outside of the base. They're looking to try and split them up. They've got the silence onto the Nixie assassin on the side. In general, he doesn't actually make it. He messes up, and off the back of that mess up, he gets dragged back into the base. They drop down the wall onto 3. Crystallized clip with the toss, and the Exorcism from Deadly. They're pummeling through Kezu. Kezu's going to get taken down. Crystallized falling low, cancel from the sidelines, peeping him down. With that Mjolnir damage, does claim the kill, but overall Dendi just overwhelming the lineup of MidorFeed with this Exorcism, taking them apart one by one. Weehar's left behind as well. They're going to lose 4 in MidorFeed. They're going to lose 5. Cancel shut down. Triple kill for Dendi as he turns godlike on this Death Prophet. And that was a bit of a prod and a poke too far from MidorFeed. We always knew it was going to be hard trying to aggressively look for that situation outside the base of Na'Vi. When Na'Vi, they had Exorcism, they had Cheese, they had Aegis. That was a little bit of a desperate attempt for MidorFeed, and it is an absolute disaster.
Tomato also went for the Batrider, does not get the connection to stun, gets lassoed into the base, pops BKB, gets Winter's Curse during the entire thing, and gets killed by the supports and the offlaners. And now there was this claim of racks and probably more here. Actually, there's
Who's on the sideline, so yeah, a bit of a saving grace there for MidorFeed, that those two side lanes are going to be safe for now, but still, it's a Rax.
That's a massive swing too, because that was their big smoke reveal. I believe they lost the gem during that too. Yes, they did.
Yep.
That was a smoke reveal into the BKB from the Slaughter, and they got a pretty okay vacuum combo, but yeah, into that Aegis and Cheese, they just did not have enough to get the pierce from Dendi.
Roger and Gemma does fighting up against for now. Synderin does find the Nyx Assassin.
Oh, Gemma.
That's pretty nice. You see the damage of that bash as well on the Corrosive Haze. It does pack quite a punch. Tomato, he'll hold the gem for now, see if he can lead him for more. Level 20 is being hit.
Dendi's got to be careful down here.
See if Tomato can get this. I mean, Dendi is such a big kill. He's worth so much. He's on a godlike streak. Indeed. Safe though. Hides in the tree line. TP's out. He will be fine. Gotta keep that courier safe though. You may catch wind of it, and one more touch will do the job. Doesn't quite get it though. The courier's gonna stay safe. Get it back to base, Navi. The 10k goal lead for Navi. We're seeing again this very, very sharp drop off in favor of Navi and away from MidorFeed, similar to that we saw in the previous series that MidorFeed plays. It just seems to be this sort of point of the game where one bag fight and it goes drastically down. But Roger may have handed them a bit of a preview. It comes into the TP, they're going to beat for the Corrosive Haze. They're moving forward, trying to find this, but with the vacuum wall onto two, Winter's Curse comes out, but with the BKB on Tomato, he's still able to take down one. Takes down the Wyvern, turning towards Roger, trying to get more. The Crusher's down, holding back Crystallize. On the back lines, Cancel's getting destroyed though by Dendi. Dendi moves in again, every single fight with this Exorcism doing so much. BKB's popped by Crystallize. They turn towards Synderin. They've only lost the Wyvern, and in return, they take 3 lives away from MidorFeed. Again, they just cannot get a good fight against Navi. They're fighting every time that the Exorcism is up, and it's an absolute disaster.
It is exactly that. They can't fight into this Exorcism, and now, I mean, Crystallize is also a threat of his own. They try to go on him, but he's pretty durable with the build that he's got going on, and now Tomato.
He's hunting down more. He doesn't have the lasso, but at the same time, Tomato does not have the BKB. Dendi's there as well, has the slow from the Siphon. Tomato, the position 1 Slardar, turned into fish fingers.
And that's the gem that they just got back to.
Radiant's top tower.
It's looking to be almost impossible for them to take fights into this lineup. Like you said, every single time they go for an engagement, Exorcism's online, and because of that Octarine, it's up again in 30 seconds.
I mean, Dendi has been having such a game. He's 12-1-6 on this Death Prophet. It was a perfect pick for this game. Like, we see each and every fight, they just cannot control him. They can't keep him away. There's no sort of healing taking him away from the front lines. He's been able to get the wraparound on Cancel Sniper multiple times in this game. Straight away, quarterback Cancel Sniper down on top of him. Kezu, he gets a nice vacuum. It's not enough though. The damage from Crystallize with that tree, far too much for them to deal with. They'll pop down the Winter's Curse, find a little setup for Kezu to get pummeled by the big old Tiny. 3 dead once again on MidorFeed. Navi, they're onto the tier 3s, looking to clean up the base. Dendi has the Exorcism back up, and he's going to pop it out and look to clean up this top Rax very quickly. Still a tier 2 alive on the bottom lane, and they do have buybacks MidorFeed, so they may hold on for one more fight. But this game, once again, looking to be vastly out of control for MidorFeed.
Dendi was starting to make the way toward bottom, and then I think he's like, oh wait, he's still... I'll just clean up some base buildings.
And Dendi's got to complete his Shiva's Guard. He's level 24, Shiva's Guard, 35 minutes in. This is an insanely massive Death Prophet, and the same as we saved his Death Prophet Crystallized. Spirit Vessel complete for Seneko as well.
Has fallen.
And, oh, out of injury, what did the Slardar take at 20?
Did he actually hit 20?
Oh, he didn't. Feels bad. He's nearly there. I'm just interested.
Out of curiosity.
Out of curiosity.
I think he would take the attack speed, but yeah, like you said, because Night Stalker.
I don't know, maybe even when you're behind, you take the night vision, because you know you're going to have to do these sort of aggressive ganks, these sort of, you know, where you need that sort of extra info.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
I'm sure you're right.
Let's see, he's trying to get it. He's about to have level 20, cleaning up less.
There we go. What's he going to do? Carry Slardar. What's the talent build?
Attack.
It is the attack.
Yeah,
you're right. Tomato doing his best to...
Crystallize has a DD.
Oh, dear. Look at that tiny hit. That was cancelled. That was their
cancelled.
sniper. That was a large bit at their high ground defense.
Oh, and the trade. Nelson.
Nice.
400 damage.
On the plus side, I mean, I don't think Cancel was that high level, so he's not actually dead for that long. He'll be back in 30. Might be after the racks and tier 3 on the spawn lane have already gone.
You're always finding the positives. General looking to get a jump.
Oh, he's going to find it as well. Straight in off his winner and drags him back. Kezi comes in, looks for the vacuum, but the silence is out. Stun from Roger, clips onto Cinderin. Nice Stalker's out for 50 seconds. And then he's just moving in with the exorcism. Crystallize jumping in, looking for action. Finds Weehar here with the toss forward, tossing Tomato back on top of the dragon. Buy back from Weehar, but the bottom racks, they're falling. Navi cleaning up the base.
Did you see that? Crystallize through the tree while Weehar was dying, and Weehar bought back, and the tree redirected to go to the fountain kingdom. So, okay, cool interaction. Next Kazu. Has to be careful. They are trying to focus on Roger, who's inside of the burrow, though.
Kazu's down. He's out. Crystallize comes forward. GG is called. This game is well and truly over as Crystallize and Dendi both end the game on beyond godlike streaks.
What was Wyvern picked? Wyvern was picked what, first too? So that was also the big concern I had coming into this game. Is there's a Wyvern and they decided to go for this carry starter. I think they made a